Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into a random deck challenge inside of Clash Royale, something I've never done before, but it should end up being pretty fun. So what we're going to do, we're going to go to the leaderboards right now, and before each battle, I'm going to choose a random person and copy their deck without looking, and then I'm going to try it out inside of a battle, and hopefully we can actually end up being able to pick up some wins. So let's just scroll right now, and stopping on, let's say, number 59, let's scroll down and try not to do anything crazy. Try to get to the copy button. And as we move, there we go right there. I'm going to copy it to deck number 1 and it should be selected. And let's try it out right now and see if we can win with this random deck. Now, sometimes people change their deck to like all legendary cards at the very top. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen for us. And it looks like copying from number 59, we're going to get some sort of battle ram deck. And let's see if we can end up doing it. This could be a little bit crazy, but I'm feeling pretty good. Okay, it's going to be Battle Ram, 3 Musketeers. The guy we're going against has something nuts right here. But look at this minion horde. I have nothing to deal with the minion horde. Did I say I have nothing to deal with the minion horde? I have nothing to deal with the minion horde. I'm going to lose everything to that minion horde right there. Terrible start to the game. How in the world does this deck not have anything to deal with that? So instead, we're just going to take so much damage. Goblin Barrel is going to go down. That's going to be okay, though. We have a pretty nice little elixir lead right now. And you know what? I'm 150% confident that we're still going to pick up this victory. Let's not freak out by any means. Here goes the battle ram. Prediction logs going down. Maybe we can catch him right here. Okay, doesn't look like it, but Wizard's going to die. Looks like the Barbarians are on the tower. Musketeer on the other side of the map, and just like that, guys, we're going to even up the game. And like I said, don't freak out if you lose that first tower off of something crazy like him having a minion horde, which perfectly counters your random deck that you pulled out. So that's going to be tower number 1 in our favor. Things are still looking really good. I'll get ready with my skeletons in a moment. And as this minion horde runs through, I actually don't even have to play my Electro Wizard. I can play the Goblin Gang instead. That should be plenty enough to kill these minions. The King Tower, for some reason, hasn't helped out yet, but all is good in the hood. Let's get ready with our Elixir Collector in a moment, and a very nice little start to this game. Now, I would imagine he might play the Goblin Barrel, so I got to keep that in mind, but I can play my 3 Musketeers in the very center when I want to, and as this Battle Ram charges in, let's go ahead and keep calm and keep using our Electro Wizard. Looks like Barbarians are going to go down in a moment. Miner might be the play right here since I don't have my skeletons. And you know what I'm going to do? 3 Musketeers in the center, guys. It's so much fun that I'm thinking about doing it, but let's just wait and see. There goes his Wizard. Wizard's going to do its thing. Actually, he's going to end up killing our Electro Wizard or get close. Skeletons to cycle. 3 Musketeers as well. And let's see if we can do something right here. This is where he might make his final push. Here it is. He's going to be using his Giant right here. I don't know if this Battle Ram's actually going to work, or if we played a Battle Ram right there, somebody use my Giants or my Goblin Gang in a cheeky way. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, here goes our push. Battle Ram's going down. Check out this deadly push right here. So many units running down the lane. Miners going down, Battle Ram's going down, Musketeers going down, and this should be the end of the game, guys. Finally able to pull it out. 5 Musketeers on the map at once. Look at all of those Musketeers annihilating that Wizard. That's going to be GG using random deck number 1. And that was fun. All of those Musketeers were crazy, and the random victory felt pretty good right there. Let's keep it going. We're at 1-0. Let's go back to the leaderboard. Hopefully we get something good. I'll go to 77. Oh, it looks like we're actually got Pompeo. He should be using probably an Expo deck. Oh, actually, I saw the cards. Oh, I wish I could have used his deck. Probably was really good. Okay, we'll go to Abdo instead. Let's move really slow. We don't want to see anything. And battle deck. Perfect. Okay, we're going to copy that to deck number 1. And let's go ahead and get into battle number 2. All right, praying for no troll legendary decks. Let's see what we've got here. And it looks like we've got probably a Hog Rider, Inferno Tower, Goblin Barrel cycle deck. So definitely not the end of the world by any means. I'll start with my Goblin Barrel, or my Goblin Gang plus my Hog Rider. Let's see what he has. He has the cannon as well as the Electro Wizard. Nicely done from him to defend against my push. And we're not really going to be able to do anything. And I'll actually have to use my Knight as well to clean up what he has going on. So interesting start to the game. I'm actually going to play the Goblin Barrel too. Let's see if we can do something against all his stuff right here. Looks like the Goblins are actually going to crush that tower. Look at all of those damage from the Goblins right there. Very nicely done, but looking at our defensive cards right now, we've sort of cycled ourselves into a pickle, and we have to get ready with our Inferno. There goes our Inferno. We're going to log everything right now. Log's going to be perfect. Look at that perfect Inferno Tower hitting the Hog Rider. I need to use my Goblin Gang, though, because this Musketeer is going to tear me up. And meanwhile, we've given ourselves a pretty good lead right now. Electro Wizard's going to go down. It should eventually die to the Inferno Tower plus our regular tower. Very nicely done. Only 1 hit from the Electro Wizard. Pretty solid start to the game. And in a moment, I'll get ready once again for a Hog Rider push. And I might just do Hog Rider plus Goblin Barrel, let's do it. Hog Rider Goblin Barrel should be pretty good. He's got a cannon most likely, so we're going to have to deal with that. Skeleton Army is actually going to be the move, which should give us 2 Hog Rider hits on the tower. Not too shabby at all, plus some Goblin hits. And at this point, got to decide how we want to defend against this push. If we don't play anything, we're probably going to take too much damage. So I'll use my knight. I've got a fireball ready for the musketeer. His musketeer is definitely underleveled, so we can use that to our advantage. Skeletons are going to go down. I'll get my Inferno Tower ready in a moment for his Ice Golem, most likely. Let's just keep on hanging out right now. There goes the Ice Golem. Here goes the Inferno Tower. Fireball's ready now. This is going to blow up. Oh, look at that fireball right there. That was perfect. Wait, that actually didn't work out too well because it shoved the Hog Rider into our tower, which gave us way more damage than what we wanted. But that fireball, for a moment, was insane. But since he just played his Electro Wizard, let's go on the offensive. We've got so much stuff right here. I should be using probably the log for the skeleton army. Here goes the log, predicting the skeleton army. We're not going to hit anything, but that's going to be fine. Tower's going to go down. Musketeer's going to get blasted too. Hog Rider is on the tower right now, and that tower is going to go pretty low to 2400, and we're going to get ready once again with the Inferno Tower. We've got another fireball to crush this Hog Rider. That's going to end up killing the Electro Wizard as well. Perfect defense, and then this should be enough to wrap up the game right now. And so far, these pushes have been perfect. And let's go ahead and get ready with another defense. Arrows to predict the skeleton army. Oh, he played the Electro Wizard instead. I thought we were about to get that picture-perfect deployment. Instead, we're going to do the best we can over here. I probably should have defended on the other side of the map. So let's use our log. Hopefully we can do something with this. Goblin Barrels, or Goblin Gang's going to go down. Looks like Electro Wizard's going to do work, but definitely not going to be enough damage from him. We got a little bit cheeky towards the end, but that's going to be GG against, looks like Randall's right here. And a very nicely done for a 1-0 victory using another random deck. 2-0 using whatever deck we've been given. This is pretty cool. I'm actually feeling like I'm learning a little bit using all these different decks and having to play on my toes. This might be a pretty good way to practice, actually, because you're not like just spamming the same thing over and over again. Let's check out our next player. Oh, I saw it. I'm trying to move fast. Let's go ahead and do this next one here. And all right, let's go ahead and put this into deck slot number 1, and let's keep it going. But playing like all these different decks, I feel like it might help you become a better player. And checking out this next one here, this could be a Cycle Rocket deck. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Could be a Hog Rider inside of this deck. Could be almost anything. Well, yeah, he hasn't really shown much. So this could even be an Expo deck, actually, depending on what happens. Let's get ready with our Inferno Tower in a moment. There go his Elite Barbarians. So we're going to have to play perfectly around this. Let's do our Goblin Gang right here for these Elite. The Elite Barb didn't retarget to my Goblin Gang, but look at this. This is an Expo deck. So we've got to keep that in mind. And man, what a disappointing start to the game right there. Let's play this Ice Spirit perfectly, or at least what I thought perfectly. And Ice Wizard will die right there. Goblin Gang's going to go down. Well, I said Ice Wizard. Electro Wizard's going to die. Meanwhile, as soon as one Goblin takes a hit, I'll play my Electro Wizard for maximum damage. And yeah, pretty interesting start to the game. So we have an Expo deck against Elite Barbarians. Maybe not the best thing in the world for us, but it's still going to be okay. I'll get ready in a moment with our... Actually, no, I'm going to play my Inferno, obviously, to deal with this Hog Rider. Going to have to take a negative trade right there, unless he plays a Zap, which would be stupid. Inferno Tower is going to do its thing, and we need to set up with our Expo. So the Expo, right now, we have surprise, or we have the element of surprise, which is an advantage for us. So we've got to try to use that if we can. And as he sets up with his Valkyrie, maybe, this would be a perfect... If he does Valkyrie on the left-hand side, this is going to be a perfect opportunity for our Expo. Instead, I'm going to play it right now. Look at that Valkyrie. Perfect timing. Goblin Gang's ready in a moment for his Elite Barbarians. Instead, he's going to play his Wizard right now. Not too sure about that. Goblin Gang's going to have to counter over here. Looks like his Wizard's going to try to do its best. Eventually, I'll play my Electro Wizard to hopefully do work and help out. But look at the Expo just crush that tower. Electro Wizard's going to retarget his Wizard. And look at all of the work from that Expo. The moment I told you guys the Valkyrie went down, we played the Expo at the perfect opportunity, and that's going to crush tower number 1. And at this point, all we need is solid defense, and this game is going to be over. Let's use another Inferno Tower. That's going to go down perfectly. That's going to be able to do nothing against us. Hog Rider's going to go down. Negative elixir trade for him. Electro Wizard's going to be stupid. He does have an Ice Wizard too, but that Electro Wizard's going to be so bad. Let's see if he gets ready with another set of Elite Barbarians instead. Okay, he is going to end up using that. Oh, he's going to use his Rage spell as well. Log's going to go down. Look at that Log clean up everything back there. And guys, this is going to be the end of the game. Check out this Expo right here. Got to give him the thumbs up, as all Expo players like to do. Fireball's going to go down right here. Tower got locked onto. Spear Goblin, as well as everything else, is going to end up crushing him over there. Electro Wizard's going to help target my Expo onto him. And now with all of my troops, oh man, he is just completely done for. This is going to be brutal. Valkyrie is actually going to do a really good job cleaning up some of our stuff, but taking a look at the expo, he is fighting so hard not to lose this tower, but unfortunately, it's going to all be in vain. I don't even need that fireball, but I'm going to play it anyways. Electro Wizard, Ice Spirit, GG, well played. Rage Spell is going to do nothing, and another random victory using just random decks, guys. Random decks. I played so many different decks. A Hog Rider deck. What was the first deck I played? I don't even remember. We played an Expo deck. We've been crushing it. Let's go ahead and do one more. One more will be fun. Let's stay in this top 20. I'll do Godfather. And let's see what his deck is going to be. Moving slowly, we'll copy it to deck number 1. Let's try out one more random deck and see if we can pick up a win. And this is going to be a Hog Rider deck, so I'm going to just start off really quick with a Hog Rider plus the Ice Spirit, see if we can get any value whatsoever. Ice Spirit's going to go down, Hog Rider doing work. Maybe he's away from his iPad right now because this is a beatdown on this right-hand tower. Well played. Finally, he's going to end up playing something. A couple of years later, let's go ahead and do this plus this. He's got his Goblin Gang. We're going to need to take that out. Bandit, we're going to lock onto our Skeletons. Perfectly done right there. And with 0 damage done to our towers, we've taken a massive lead just by being quick off the start. Sometimes you can catch people tripping and messing up in the very beginning and not staying near their iPad, iPhone, Android device, or whatever. And that's sort of what we did with Kestuius, or whatever this dude's name is. And let's just keep going with our Ice Spirit Hog Rider. See if we can keep this going right now. And keep on doing what we're doing. Now, Ice Spirit's going to end up freezing. Log is going to be a little bit missed right there. It's my friend Kestuius, or whatever his name is. I'm going to just go ahead and chill with my Knights, help take care of this Lumberjack. Bandit's going to go in. Let's use our Skeletons to tank for the Bandit. Very nicely done. Rage Spell's going to try to do its best, but honestly, not going to be enough. Bandit's going to do its best as well. I'll use a Zap instead of my Log. And yeah, very nicely done. This should just be pretty close to a domination right now. Princess, if it locks onto the tower, is going to be crucial. Oh, that's going to be some decent damage right there. Archers will do their best against the Ice Spirit, but it shouldn't be enough. Very nicely done there. Princess as well. This is just textbook right now. Can we? No, we're going to take one hit, which is disappointing because we had a perfect game going until then. But 2 logs on the right-hand tower means the end of that tower. I guess I'll just use my Hog Rider right now. That should be enough to take it out. I don't think he has anything to stop it. There goes tower number 1. Very nicely done. I'll even play a Mega Minion to kill this Ice Wizard before things get too serious. Mega Minion will turn onto the Bandit too, so this is going to give me even more value just by playing that Mega Minion right on top of this stuff. That's going to kill the Bandit. So perfect right now. Almost even getting a hit in on those Archers, but let's just keep defensive right now and not give up our lead. So we figured out this random deck, and this guy sort of knows that he's in a lot of trouble right now. Princess is going to go down. Here goes the Balloon. This is an interesting play right now. Ice Spirit plus Mega Minion will take it out though, and here we go once again with a big push down this lane. Log's going to go down, trying to help out our Hog Rider. Ice Spirit's going to try to do their best as well. Zap's going to go down. Let's see if we can keep this Hog Rider alive for another minute to get some hits off. Bandit's going to start running around on the other side, but once again, he's not going to be able to do too much with his Skeletons to help on the Bandits. Bandit's going to do its thing. Lumberjack on the other side, and honestly, his deck is just really bad on offense. I got to be honest. It's just not a very good offensive deck. Let's go ahead and go with another push right here. We're playing everything we have. Hog Rider's going to go down. Bandit's going to go down. Skeletons too. But look at this this tower just get destroyed right now. Hog Rider's doing so much work. Skeletons, Mega Minion. Look at that damage for tower number 2. I didn't even think we would get that second tower. That's going to be the end of the game. GG, well played against Kestuius. And that is going to be the end of the battle. Random decks work, guys. If you want to try this, it's a lot of fun. Anyone can do this. I guess you do have to have the right cards or else it's going to kick you out and not let you copy the deck. But that's it. 4-0 using random decks. Every single deck was different. I guess that last one might have been closer to a one earlier that had the Goblin Barrel inside of it. But that's going to be it. 4-0 using this deck or these decks. Tons of fun. If you guys want to try the same challenge, let me know how it works for you in the comment section below. But that is going to wrap it up for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out.